You know what, I think removing this would actually make this look slightly better then? Because these two right here that just have nothing feel a little weird. It feels like it should be better. Anyway, glowing mushrooms. And then I can already work on some other things while the actual class is building up further. Some of you, I don't know if I even need you at all. Still just gonna go for you because why not? Yeah, something tells me I won't actually really need it. Bliss, why won't I? Ooh, anvil. Why can you see me? I opened the chest 5 seconds ago. You should not be able to see me. I actually thought I would be able to get them easier here, but apparently either I'm getting unlucky or I was wrong. And where the fuck are you? Are you invisible in the air there? Oh, maybe it's because I don't have Shadow Walker 5 anymore. Finally the first two. Aha. Now they're coming up. Oh, finally. Thank you. Glowstone? That looks like a hive right there. We have Infernal Hive. Wait, was Infernal the... No, Infernal was not the hard one. This one was the hard to find one, I think. Is there even a Sponic that I need anymore right now? I don't know. There we go. Now I feel like I no longer need to check for those. Now it is just looking for glowing mushrooms. A huge cannon only has those small spikes. Maybe I want to do Frost Mountains then. Also, this image has a few other things like Tanzanite, apparently. Yep, Tanzanite, there we go. No mushrooms yet, though. I think that is why I consider the huge cavern, just because it's so open and you can actually see things. Like caveland. Basically in the masses of in the masses of trees. That will be the occasional. But that's still not... I think I'm actually gonna go back to the huge cavern for that. I'm not even close to being done with this chapter. 100 hours? That's gonna be nothing. Yeah, you are Rothium, okay. Just so I have killed at least one of all of you. No more life manning on here. Okay. Finally got some more. That's 10 total now. 11 even. Holy shit, it took like 15 minutes to find this small batch. Oh, this one was quick. Took long enough. Ooh, what do you have? Now I'm actually interested. That's probably gonna be the chest plate. It is indeed. Not useful at all, though. The shield? A shovel. Unbothered, apparently. Interesting. No idea what was up with that. It's epic. Oh, you give... Oh my god. Jesus Christ. The fuck is this? I'm assuming it's the fluids? Yeah, all of the lava probably. Which would absolutely be fair, not gonna lie, oh my god. Now you might see that the armor has some weird affixes. For example, this one has a golden heart and a 31 next to it. If I do this, you can see my max health increases by a bit. Anyway, every time you see this platform, there is an Apotheosis boss nearby, which has one special item. This special item may just be, may just have higher level enchantments, may have 1 or 2 special effects, but may also be ancient, which would make it unbreakable. Just be careful that it's not on a diamond armor mob, because you cannot wear diamond armor even once you have beaten the pack. Sadly with creepers you just cannot tell, and with spiders. Oh my god, you are fast. That combined with the lag makes it a little bit annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, no chance. Yes, absolutely do care. I absolutely do care. What does your bow have? Your bow seems fun. It's ancient. The bows can be very fun because they can let you zoom. Combine that with the swim speed from those, and you have some setup, alright. Ooh, Ancient Unbreakable. So, what I probably should do is go back home and use those immediately. I never need to worry about one of those being used again unless I'm actually out of XP. Once these leggings are set up. I need to get rid of that, of the fog effect. Luckily I can just go in here and go back out immediately. Yep, that's how easy it can be. You know what? Yes. I mean, it's not unbreakable, but it's something. Well, I got it twice. Doesn't mean it's good, though. If it's ancient, then I could still use it, even if it's not gold. Ooh, yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I think I'm done with farming for now, then. Oh. I did not know that those can spawn here, and that's the first one of those I have even seen in this. Well, I still need 3 more, sadly. I'm missing exactly 1. Finally! So let me check out the graves. Yep, a few more graves are active, not all of them. What I can actually do is I can use the receptacles of soul and there we go. Don't know why that took that long. Anyway, that allows me to now get Shadow Walker again. I probably want to reset on a grave and then get Shadow Walker 5 and Gladiator 4. There we go. And how do I click near to pray? So let me get you and let me get you to 4. There we go. So apparently those do not mix. But apparently those do. I don't know. Maybe because both of them are epic? Basically means I want to just build a makeshift setup here. The most important thing obviously being Shadow Step and Last Stand. Oh yeah, I guess I can then test. Do these... yeah, those two mix, okay. I guess I can keep rebounding. I mean, it is unbreakable. We are now wearing unbreakable armor. I don't even remember why I started going for it, but I'm glad I did. 41. And now I can use those 41. We'll probably not do anything down here yet, but upstairs I can already start doing some stuff. We just start right here. So this is a corn, okay. By the way, you cannot use one in a chunk that already has one. And it always goes to the center of the chunk to a little above the highest point, basically. Oh, wait. Let me just switch you two out, and there we go. Since I can actually make in here now. I should definitely also get more coke ovens, but it's fine. Do I maybe actually just want to work on energy production first, just so I won't have any issue with this anymore? Sounds like a plan. So, for the calculator setup, I need an analyzing chamber, I guess a processing chamber and a precision chamber, 32 speed upgrades, 32 energy upgrades, a cobblestone generator, right, 2 void upgrades, 2 transfer upgrades, and from the analyzing chamber it goes into one of 2 storage chambers. These two definitely don't need any speed and energy upgrades. I don't know if the analyzing chamber even takes a transfer upgrade. I take item conduits instead. Or I make energy conduits. I cannot make the pink slime yet, so the last one I could make is the crystalline. The upgrades actually need circuits themselves, huh? power cube. For now, I need to do this for the power cube, sadly. We will need a bunch of circuit aids. It's the dirty that you could make with the leaves, with any leaves. Cobblestone and dirt, I think, just give you a random one. Cobblestone is obviously the easier one out of those, because cobblestone generator. And if you want to go for a specific one, it's specific items that give you that. And it's either a dirty or the damaged. Dirty here with obsidian. Right, the plates. Aluminum. I can work with that. Oh no, 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 no. I will need 2 more chaos ore. So the good news is, at least one of these measures works. Ah, yep, that's what I want. Okay. Oh wait, does it not get consumed? What? Soon there will be nothing spawning on this hill whatsoever, and it will be all mine. This is gonna take like 10 more. Oh my god, this is gonna take like 10 more minutes. What? And if I just jump in here, done. That's the 6 I need. I should have just done that to begin with. But it's fine. The 33% hit, the 66 did not. Wait. Did I mess up? Yes, I messed up. I should be smart about this now. No, I cannot make this. God damn it. I could make 2 more, but why would I? I can immediately make this. And then build my way up from there again. Well, that is 2. So, 1 extraction chamber, 1 restoration chamber. There we go. Precision goes into processing. Processing goes into analyzing chamber. And that goes into either of these. 1 of each, I guess. This gives soil and a dirty circuit. Dirty goes in here. This is done, this is done. And then energy upgrades. There we go. And now I can use those to get the others a little bit faster. So I can put this like so. This like so. And then we have this one as the output, I guess. And now this is, yep, definitely pretty fast. Lovely. Some of them with sparkles, that doesn't matter. The sparkle only matters for exactly 1 recipe. For 2 things, actually. For energy production too. For the locator setup. For everything else, you can use either. Do that, I can do the white upgrades. White, you don't take 1. I can do transfer upgrades. And this one plus white upgrade means some very expensive items get destroyed, because they would usually be way cheaper, but there's an expert pack, so no void there. Actually, no transfer in here either, because that would then push things back into the processing chamber. What I need is priority -1. This is this. That is this. In theory, I should just need to place you. And there we go, the first power cube. But there are a few things that I just will not need for now. That's about I will just make a draw system and then it won't be an issue. Mostly the unstackables for now, actually. So... So we got a list now, lovely. Check damage, check MBT faults. And suddenly, hey, 21 power cubes. I can actually make the stone separator now. No void, sadly. Scientific calculator. We get diamond. The fact that those are not done is fine. Because I will need more precision processing at some point anyway. Oh, that makes my life easier. And one energy module, which is purified coal. This. There we go. Which we have here. The nutrition module is gonna replace the strange meat. Ender pearls. There we go. And I can then put them in here. Now this is gonna take some time, but then the health points are regeneration. Hunger points are saturation. Oh, actually, large amethyst. I could just make my own. Rotten flesh. Holy shit. There we go. I guess I won't need you anymore. I could now basically throw all of my food in there. For example, all of my hydro chop. So, though sadly it depends on the upper bar, not the bottom bar. If it were the bottom bar, then this would fill up quite a lot. It's 4 for each half of the top bar. Meaning this one. This nutrition model is gonna be one of the most important items in my inventory. There we go. Finally, we have the entire mountain covered. Do those actually just respawn, or did you wander here? Alright, I cleared a bunch. I'm now almost done with the field. Now there are a ton of either fiery or creeper holes. Those up here, I'm definitely gonna fill in though, because that's where I want to work. So, now for the part where I get up here. I would definitely want to have this upper part here mostly flat. I wonder if I should remove the spike. Okay, that's better. That is way better. Alright. All of this will still get all completely filled up to this level. I don't think I want to change the height of this, since it does start really falling off here anyway. This is gonna stay. Oh yeah, there's a cave right here. With a spawner, in fact. Interdimensional spider. Ooh. Might want to fill this. Actually, pretty much exactly how much stone I need. Well, almost. Then we have right here this point. Which I think is fine to keep as is. Maybe increase this by 1, there we go. And that's already all we will need to do here. And I was actually just filling it all up to the correct level. The location where I'm gonna get some grass is actually just the hunting dimension. It feels so good not getting bothered. I will definitely keep getting bothered by flies from there. But only while I'm still down here. Once I moved everything into here and up there, we are gonna be free, basically. Wait, why do I feel like I should actually bring this up a little bit more? This area is now flattened. And I really do feel like I want to flatten this a little bit more too then. There we go. We now have an area for Botania and for Nature's Aura. I don't know what I will use this part for yet. Like, this is definitely space for something, but I don't know space for what exactly. We move the peace candles, because those will no longer be needed. I hope. For now, at least. Oh, what I will totally need up there is a spot to fight Gaia. So that I don't have to rely on this anymore. Wait, Gaia Arena, that seems like something I can easily place here. I know, maybe if I flatten this, that would then give me the opportunity to make the arena right here. There we go, that should be enough space now, and if not I can increase this a little bit. I don't really feel like terraforming all of this right now. I guess it could just stay like that for now. Well, probably for the entire playthrough then, because I'm not sure I will ever change it. Alright, there we go. Or not, I guess. Yeah, whatever. This area I don't care nearly as much about, so it will be fine. Now, I can actually start working on energy, can't I? It's gonna be one conductor mast, weather stations, and transmitters. Looks like 120 weather stations. So 408. The weather stations. Pretty cheap. Very cheap, luckily. The transmitters. This is where the pain begins. Yep. Do I have 890 diamonds? Nope. How are you doing? Oh my god. Well, there's some energy modules. Actually, wait a second. I can make the conductor mess already then. I'm actually thinking aqua cavern here. Nope. Biomes? Apparently. Honestly, why don't I just... I have this right here. And apparently 4 different waterfall sounds. I think that's a yes. Anyway, diamond ores. But I feel like it's still more easy to find them here for some reason. What we have here is a case for energy production. We have you, who's gonna take way too fucking long. In theory, I can now place... Yep, I can now place all of them. I cannot place them right next to each other. They actually do need that space. Yeah, this is a lot of energy per block. Now, what these weather stations do... They make sure that I get more energy into this. The transmitters make it so that the lightning strikes faster. The weather stations are definitely way more important than the transmitters, especially when tiling this. Because you can, right here, put the weather station for the one that would come here. I built it so that I can place 8 around this perfectly, basically. The transmitters have a higher range than the weather stations. So the transmitters from the ones around this would also be taken for this one still, and transmitters can share. Anyway, we now have a solid 4.7 MRF in here. Oh yeah, by the way, more conductor mass does also at some point increase the energy production, though Computerizer did absolutely nerf it. And there we go, that's the full setup. Let me get a bird's eye view for you. There we go. That is what peak power generation looks like. However, we now have enough energy for whatever we will want until late to endgame. And if we ever need more, it's very easy to just get more. This does not yet mean that we can actually move these setup because we are still very much limited by the amount of Cavanic orbs. And I should probably start working on chaos automation. Alloy smelter, that was the thing I wanted. Alloy smelter, then sag mill. Right, I can actually get Cactus Queen like this. That is actually way easier. Especially because I can just clone sunflowers for that. Oh yeah, I can absolutely work on the igniter now. Right-clicking it, lets you choose between 3 modes. And keep ignited is the one I want, because that's gonna fill this. Obviously obviously I don't have enough energy, because this isn't chunk loaded. It's quite obvious actually. There we go, now we have enough energy. Which also means we can actually go to Gaia and finally remove these solar panels, because we will no longer need those. Those weather controllers, there we go. 2 of them. 2 nether stars. You are perfect. And what I can do now is I can set one of them to time day and one of them to wane off. And what this node does is every time it starts waning, the buffer fills up and it turns to wane off. Every time it turns nighttime, the buffer fills up, it turns daytime again. So it's not no more wane, like wane only for a few seconds at a time. Now that that is dealt with, chaos automation. White alloy smelter segment, and then I can worry about, yeah. How do I keep forgetting that that is actually what I'm doing this entire time? I will need either blue or purple slime. Either work. But both do mean a slime island, like the one we have there. We also get those, the purple slime sapling, which, if planted, actually gives purple slime balls. How about I actually set up a room for the smeltery first then? Because I will need the smeltery. I've come to realize I will need the smeltery. And probably a bigger one at that. I probably want to leave a few blocks and then do it like here. Should still work. With 3 big smelteries, basically. Oh, holy, that's actually... Oh. So where do I put my enchanting area now? Because I want to put it here. I guess it will actually just work here then. Like, this is definitely enough space for the smeltery. Like 3, it will be like 3 out. Well, this is now a bunch of empty space, which I will definitely want to decorate. I could use small seared bricks for the floor, seared wood for the ceiling. Now I could go big with those smelteries. So I'm just gonna dig up everything. Now, yes, I could use the void gadget, but I still have one video or 2. But what? Okay, it was the hashtag. Apparently that makes it protected or something. Greetings from the UML. By the way, the weather sensor turning the time to daytime already means that the bars, the tribute bars, don't actually reset. Now, more than one holy sword doesn't do shit, but he could farm holy swords with that. Yeah, okay. 11 by 11 with the outside walls. Yep, and just like that, all 3 holes are done. There we go, basically it. Now I just need a fuck ton of cobblestone. Good importer, imports it to network, and interface puts them into there. Lovely, no need to worry about those levers anymore. The nice thing about those holes is I don't even need to worry about the floor, because I can just insert the smeltery into the floor. By the way, fluid conduits tend to break if you place them directly next to a seared drain. I don't know if they still do with the fork, but they definitely did without the fork. Ah, I see. Yeah, that works then, okay. What I can do now is just take all of this out, take all of this out, and do this. Well, the floor is now fully placed. I'm thinking a backdrop of bricks. Oh boy. Cool. Woofed as well. Now it's just the smelteries themselves. I mean, at this point, I think we have enough blocks in there. The thing with integrate dynamics is I'm not using it very well. Like, if all you're doing is place a variable card into export all items, not changing anything else about the exporters, importers, and item interfaces, then you can also just use anything else that is not likely to break on workload, corrupting the entire network. But is it really? Oh my god, how much capacity does this have? Anyway, I think I'm actually gonna replace this very part with Wix 2. It's fun seeing people discuss that the player breath sound isn't actually used in vanilla. Well, it isn't modded. That is the player breath sound. There we go. The question is, how high do I even want to go with this? Probably like this. Oh, there we go. All 3 smelteries done, just as the rain started. There we go. Smeltery, for now, done. Never mind, we have 4. That's 4 more than I expected. Now we just wait for the concrete. Dark oak wood. I do wonder what stairs I actually want to use here. Oak spruce, maybe? Spruce stairs? Yes, that would already work. Definitely better than nothing already, in my opinion. I'm assuming I can nurture... yeah. But where did the nutrition module go? Did I accidentally throw it away, even though I wanted to not throw it away? I think that is exactly what happened. Well, we got it back. Flawless calculator, I should charge that real quick. Well, at least we got it back now. Next step will be mana. Next step will be NIO. How often do I want to forget it? By the way, we are right now at 113 hours. So, in order. Alloy smelter, segment, chaos automation, mana automation. There we go, now I actually have a list I can follow. Is move dark steel ingots into the arc furnace. Once I'm in chapter 5, I could basically rush straight to chapter 6 just to unlock the Advent game stage, which would then allow me to actually make the good enchantments, and then I can go back and build up my tech. Because the rocket is chapter 4. Using the rocket, that is what gets me into chapter 5. And chapter 5 is nothing, basically. Like, this is all chapter 5 is, and basically all of it. Like, the raw meteoric... oh, it's only raw meteoric iron now, so that's not gonna be an issue. It's basically just exploration. And then I could already leave into chapter 6. I don't even need to do anything in chapter 6. I should definitely worry about the calculators for a second, though. That's the variable store. Pretty cheap, as you can see. So, how you actually add things to a list. You create another list with all of the items you want to move now. Another item list. Now, what I do with them is I take both of these lists. Just filter like that. I think it's append. That's concat. I can now put you in here, put you two in here, and now everything goes. Everything that's on both lists. Everything that's on either list, I mean. Mana in general is actually something that I could already move up without any issues. And that is actually a project I could work on while I wait, huh? Makes this seem more like a project hub, I like it. Oh, it's done. Lovely. 496 slime ball. Of course. Or not. What? Oh, I can just dupe it. Okay, that's easy then. Like, I can absolutely place one right here and just let it go loose. I'm gonna do exactly that. It's gonna be number 1. I could actually work on that corner just so the small storage crate can finally go. I could also just move the small storage crate for now and work on that later. Oh, right, I can do... Wait a second. I can easily get tons. Aqua Cavern versus Huge Cavern actually doesn't seem like too much of a difference. Like, Overworld is probably actually better for iron ore. Void blocks. I can actually easily get purple blocks. Let me just go into the end real quick. Because we are about to go up there. It's an elytra. The loot is probably actually not that interesting. I can quickly go back to my base, get my hang glider back. I would basically just like a spawn egg, and then I'm gonna stop killing you all. Oh, why are you so fucking big? What? And with Zilke, we can get you. There we go. That's not looking bad. What do I do with this wall? Do I leave this wall as white concrete and then just do whatever I want? Probably nether brick for the others? Actually, no. Reverse those. There we go. That is that done. And now I don't know if I should... Oh, absolutely like... Wait a second. Absolutely like this. Because this will now share the space with the enchantment table. 150, there we go. I'm absolutely gonna take this. Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, this will include a few Gaia fights. Crafting recipe for Gaia Spirit. Fight the Gaia Guardian. Oh, wait, I still need you. Yeah, I do not have you yet. What? Really? Anyway, we need Cavanic Orbs. Cavinia this. At least I don't need to fear my armor breaking anymore. If my armor breaks now, then something is bugged with the pack. Ooh, another crazy creeper. Don't mind if I do. It actually works how I thought it would. Lovely. And if I now put something in here... I thought it would get placed automatically, but apparently you need to reapply the redstone signal. That's annoying. Well, mechanical user should work though. And then place block, and so on. Let me start by placing the auto breakers. All of those will, for now, just get one living log in all of the stacks. And that's the auto placers. And there we go. That's the pure daisy with some basic automation. Oh god. Yeah, that's on me. There it is. But a lot better indeed. Here we have one of you, and yep, it does get placed. Lovely. With those, if you... It does consume it. Does this work now? The answer is yes, it works. 8 Gaia Fights. Seems like a lot? It really isn't, believe me. Okay, so for the strength spell, definitely the other gun. Good to know. I do not want the battery with the strength spell, and now I remember why I made 2 guns in the first place. That actually works for the strength spell. Probably don't want unstable for that. Maybe just the ultra dense. The Magic Bane. That one I can put a ton of enchantments onto. That is now a very strong blade. Sweeping Edge being strong enough to actually kill enemies. I'm pretty sure that... Yeah, that's the Aquadus. And here the durability actually affects how much you get back out. So if I do this one, for example, I will only get 1 instead of 4. Or nothing even. Luckily, it's the ones I need the most are fire, which has 2 unstackables, and air, which has 1 unstackable. Times 2. I mean, actually, what did I do with this? Alright, 64. Lovely. 64 of those. 64 of these. That's the sparks. 4 stacks. So, this setup starts with a dropper in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, then 1, 2, minus, minus. Right. And there we go. Place 1 block on top of here. And there we go. That's the top part. Other than the dupers. Done. Right. Definitely like this. So that the center one and these ones can trigger it. Oh, what I need is this. Still, for 2 stacks of... Holy shit, that is quick. Ooh, it's done finally. There we go. Now the water's automated. I'm thinking this wall right here. There we go. Now all of them are filled. 3 of them with actual items, 1 of them with a filler item. And this one I'm not gonna close. This one is for the input items. Then pick up blocks. First of all, can I do this? Perfect. Okay, a bunch of facades, a bunch of those. All of them will get pick up all item blocks. What? The fuck is going on here? What? Alright, it's all of them set. Magic moved. Tangle worry acquired. Mine level cobalt or higher. And pickaxe. You. Yes, I can finally make you. Here they are. Lovely. That's very easy. Yes, I can do the setup here. The auto placer set to deactivation, so that works. Ouch. Left click, upper left slot only, you. Ooh, hell yeah. Look how fast that is. Second. My charger. Anyway, 7 Sunstone already. I basically need Chaos Automation now to continue. Stellar grinding ball. There we go. At only 126 hours. Let's phrase it that way. We are close to the end of what I can unlock. But I'm definitely not at the end of what I want to do in this chapter. That is a lot of pulverized iron. So honestly, surprisingly much that I can prepare. Anyway, I wanted to focus on chaos automation. Ready for stellar alloy grinding bolts. And now we wait for the chaos ores. I guess I can already put those two in. There we go, then we have you. And now we have you, the chaos altar. Once you have 4 chaos essence shards, you can get 9 out of that via 1 chaos essence. Diamond is a catalyst, you only need to put 1 in. Now the reason why I built the house here is because I do remember there it is. This right here. So I have this. Then you are being set to input. You're being set to extract. You're being set to extract. You're being set to insert. Right, and there it is. Now this one will regularly shoot, this one will take some time. Yeah, it does. Very slowly but surely this bar will now start filling up. Yep, there you can see it. It's very slow, but that's the best you can do until you can make your first pylon. Insert -1. Perfect. It's gonna take for fucking ever, but I don't think I need to care as much. I now have the time to do whatever else I want to do. During editing, I genuinely thought that I at some point changed this, since I did do a little bit more work in this. Well, mostly it's just additions. But still, apparently I did not. That's interesting. Anyway, slight overtime, because I wanted to put in the last 7-hour video as well, just because of my comment after the chaos automation, which felt like so perfect to end this. I did, during editing, since this was 27 hours I had to power through, I did kinda at some point start cutting out a few major sections where I wasn't really talking. So a few things like me moving the grave sadly got lost doing that. I hope the pacing was still alright. I can't really believe that I'm actually managing to still bring this out in the weekly cycle. Well, at the latest once GTNH 2.9 is out, there will definitely be a longer break. We will see when that happens. Anyway, see you in the next one.